I'm glad to see you in my session. My name is Ben, and I'm working at Vlajo. You may ask, who is Vlajo? I will talk to you about this, among several other subjects. The main subject of today is, I'm going to tell you about the benefits of Odoo in a company program. So first of all, Vlajo, who is our organization? We are, in fact, Junior Achievement Belgium Flemish. The mission of Junior Achievement is to make young people stronger, develop entrepreneurial competencies, and make them stronger for the future. Connecting them to companies, to engage them with the world, with society, so they can become stronger persons who can succeed in life. That's a bit the mission of Vlajo also in Flanders. We have several programs for kindergarten, primary school, secondary education, and higher education. We are also linked to J-Europe. J-Europe is an umbrella organization with about 40 European members, all having the company program in their own country. And that's not all. Junior Achievement Europe is also connected to Junior Achievement Worldwide. And Junior Achievement Worldwide also has this company program as the DNA of all organizations all over the world. I'm going to take you a bit about our own country, because I'm mentioning Worldwide has all different countries involved. Belgium is always special. Belgium is special because we have two parts, and the only organization in the world that has two different members. Flemish side, Vlajo, Les Jeunes Entreprises. The Walloon side, also a company program, but another organization. Unique in the world. J Worldwide, you can find company programs all over the world. You can see I have made some pictures about other countries and how they act with young people. But if you have a country, you can go to Google and search where this organization would be and Junior Achievement in that country, how it's called. Yeah? So it's a big organization with all over the world company programs in place, which makes it also international, and we can get our students into a network worldwide. The company program has the same structure everywhere. One of the main components is that it's real life experience. A company program is real. They trade with real money. They go to markets and sell real products to people. And that makes it special, because we engage with the world and we let them know what it is to be entrepreneurial. Yeah? So I have shown a picture here of the structure of a company program, starting with brainstorming what will this idea be that we have, and ending with closure of the company at the end of the school year. Okay, that to place it a bit in the context of Odoo. At J Belgium Flemish, we had 860 company programs last year, and they are divided among several study fields. So you can have a company program wherever you want, however you want. It's possible to have a company program with all students in your school if they are the right age, being 17 or 18 years old. Let's talk about Odoo. And a bit of history, because I want to take you back to history. Starting 10 years ago. You see a picture of my files from 2015. Actually, we started with Odoo in 2014 because there was a new curriculum developed by schools. There was a restructure and there were new curricula within business support. And one of the new things within this new curricula was learning about ERP. So people from education came to us and said, okay, within a company program, how can you promote Navision? Can I talk about Navision at Odoo? Huh? So they asked us, how about implementing Navision into a company program? So we researched, and we found out that it was not possible. You can't have a Navision system combined with company program. You can, actually, but it's really complex. It's really difficult, and every company program needs to have its own license and its own structure. And so if we would have to implement Navision, we would have to have 2 employees or more to implement this in every company program. So we said, no, we won't do that. And sorry for the loss of some company programs in this study field, but if it's Navision, this stops here. And so we went for a search, and we came to Odoo. And then we looked at these apps and the structure, and we said, okay, but this is the answer. No Navision for us, Odoo, we will do. And so we came to Charlene. I don't know if some of you already met Charlene, but I met Charlene, and we discussed, because at that point, Odoo was free for 10 days. And we talked about it because a company program is a year-long program. So we asked, would it be possible, please, to have a free account for 9 months instead of 10 days? And they agreed. So they agreed to having a free platform for students to use for educational purposes. That was the start of the working together from Vlajo and Odoo. So that's why I want to mention this to you. We have a long history, and I also want to promote the fact that Odoo is really engaged in education. 10 years ago, it was just one person looking at, okay, we can do something for education. Today you are in the education village at Odoo Experience in the Expo. That means something. You see a truck, you see different, that's the Scale Up program. All efforts that Odoo is making now that wasn't present 10 years ago. So please take that also into account. And then yes, we started with the version 7, and I mentioned it earlier to some people from Odoo. 10 years ago, I gave the same session, and it was for about 10 people in the room. And I prepared a workshop with screenshots from Odoo edition. I think it was even 6, yeah? Could be 7. And at that point, we wanted to let the teachers work with the platform, and it changed to Odoo 8. And it was a totally different version. So, just to mention, Odoo every year changes its platform, upgrades its platform. So today was the launch of Odoo 19. Teachers last year worked with Odoo 18. So there are always minor adaptations. To me, at that point, that was a big adaptation. That was a big upgrade at that point. So as a teacher, be aware that the upgrades are done. It's actually a big positive thing, I think, because it upgrades for a reason. But as a teacher, you always have to be, again, also be in the upgrade. So you have to learn and develop together with the platform. Okay, so let's talk about the benefits I discovered when we researched the Odoo platform. First of all, it's fully online. And that's a big issue. It's a big benefit also. Imagine your students are at a trade fair, and they can put a new client into the system at the place where they stand with their tables. Or they can check their stock at the place where they are. So that's a big benefit. They can have their platform available on smartphone, on the tablet, on the computer, wherever they want. They just log in and get to their platform wherever they are. It's totally modular. Perhaps for the people that also saw the first presentation of today with CoFab, they saw that Odoo is with several modules. So as a teacher, you can choose to have the basic elements first, about 5 apps to get started. And then during the year, you can add new apps according to the development of the students, the motivation they have to use the Odoo platform. So it's adaptable. And if you choose a new app, it will automatically also adjust to what is already in the database. So very handy to use. Free for education. I don't have to mention to people from education that it's a very big thing. If you can offer it for free to students, nobody will have an argument. Yeah? No cost. The only thing you have to be aware of is you have to register with Odoo upfront. So be careful there. If you don't do it, it's not for free for 10 months. Sorry. Okay, Jonathan worked with Odoo for several years and mentions it 2 years for now. So I'm not up to date myself. I'm still living in history. Okay, so another benefit is as a teacher you can create as much databases as you want. You can have a training database and also an actual operational for the company program itself. As many databases as you need, you can create. So I think that's a big benefit also. I'm not done. It's also user-friendly. If you want to work with it, and especially the young people of today, they will find their way in the databases right away. There's no problem for them to find out how it works. Also, online tutorials from Odoo itself, which helps you as a teacher because you can trust these tutorials. Yeah? As I mentioned before, I made my own manuals at the start. I gave up. Because every year you have to adapt to new things, new changes, and every year your course will be different, and you have to follow up. Don't do it. Trust Odoo in their educational materials. It's an official version. No educational subcategory or anything. It's really operational. It's the same thing companies also use. And that makes it also very positive and valuable because it's real life. And that's what we also promote at Junior Achievement, real life experiences. And it's a Belgian product. As Belgians, sometimes we can be proud of something that is created in our country. So also a reason for us at J Belgium Flemish to choose for Odoo. As mentioned before, it's a really strong pillar they created. I was talking to Charlene just a few minutes ago, and we were talking about the steps that Odoo has taken since the start. And it's really great that they invest in education, because that's really valuable. A company has to take it into its vision and mission to get budget for education. If you see the materials today, if you go to the truck, you see the catalog of what they are doing for you as a teacher. Yeah, I don't think you have to doubt, and you have to take a look at these materials. How do we act within Junior Achievement Belgium with Odoo? Well, you have to know that it's a separate program. It's not integrated in the company program, so it's something that the teacher has to choose if it's valuable. If it's needed within the curricula, they can use ERP, but it's not an obligation in a company program. It stays separate. So there are also no specific adaptations. It's separate. The help desk, if you have problems with Odoo, don't call us, call Odoo. And it's a perfect match for teachers who want to integrate ERP. So we really promote it. We see our role like a car salesman. And what do I mean? We show you a model. You are interested in ERP, we say, okay, you have to buy Odoo. Buy, you have to get it for free. You have to sign up to Odoo, yeah? Car salesman. We show you some possibilities, reasons why you should choose for Odoo, or why we think it's important. What don't we do? That is give information about traffic rules. If you go to a car salesman, he won't check your driver's license. He will expect you that you can drive a car. So we also don't explain the regulations within Odoo platform. Also, a car has an engine. The salesman won't be able to fix the engine. Same for us. We won't be able to help you if you get stuck on Odoo. Again, you have to contact Odoo for this, but they will be there to help you. Okay? So we see it as a perfect match. We have Odoo with a strong educational pillar. We have the company program. If you want ERP within it, then we say you can choose for Odoo. That was my contribution to the day of today. I don't know if there are questions. I will be around for some minutes after this. So if not, I wish you a lot of success with the rest of this day. Okay.